Good day, students. This is science class for grade 7, chapter 1, Nutrition in Plants. In today's video session, let us learn the last mode of nutrition, that is the symbiotic nutrition under heterotrophic nutrition in plants. What is the symbiotic nutrition? In this mode of nutrition, two plants live together as parts of the same plant and help each other so that both benefit from one another. So, such a relationship of helping each other is called symbiosis. Example in lichen. So lichen is made up of a fungus and an alga. So fungus and alga live together. Fungus, being the saprophyte, it provides water and minerals to the alga. And alga, in return, being an autotroph, provides food to the fungus. So fungus and alga, they help each other. So such a relationship is called symbiosis. And lichens, they act as indicators of air pollution. That is, how they act as indicators of air pollution. Lichens, they do not grow in the areas where there is high concentration of carbon monoxide and sulfur dioxide gases. And another example of symbiotic mode of nutrition is a bacterium called Rhizobium. This bacterium is found in the roots of the leguminous plants. So it gets food and shelter from the plant, and in return this bacteria, it fixes nitrogen from the atmosphere for the plant. So this is an example of that is the symbiotic mode of nutrition. And let us now see how this bacterium Rhizobium helps in the fertility of the soil. Now, symbiosis is very much helpful to the farmers. Soil provides many minerals to the plant, such as phosphorus, potassium, and nitrogen. So among all the nutrients, nitrogen is very important for the growth of the plant as well as for the synthesis of the proteins. So plants cannot use the atmospheric nitrogen, that is the nitrogen which is present in the air. If this nitrogen which is present in the air is converted to the soluble form, if it is converted to the soluble form, plants can use it. And this Rhizobium bacteria, it converts the atmospheric nitrogen into the soluble form that can be easily used by the plants. And the plant in return provides food and shelter to the bacteria. And this bacterium, it survives in the roots of the leguminous plants such as peas, beans and gram. So these plants are very good sources of protein because they contain nitrogen. And the rhizobium bacterium fixes nitrogen for the plant, and also it will help in the fertility of the soil by fixing the nitrogen. Is it clear, students? Thank you, students.